Welcome back everyone, Questin here with more Total War Warhammer 2. I have the Citadel of Lead under siege. I have a powerful army of Dark Shards, Hydras basically, War Hydra, Feral Connoisseur, Stegodon, all that against, well, this petty army of Norskans. Not a problem. I'm just reclaiming the territory that I've lost here because I was not defending against Norska. I wasn't quite yet ready for the northern invasion force that was going to come against me. So anyway, the Hellspire tribe against the Thousand Maws, not a problem. I do find it interesting that his faction is called the Thousand Maws. Well, I guess in a way it is appropriate, I suppose. Either way, so just deploy these boys over here. Dread spears on the side. Monster army in the middle. Norse guns incoming. Yeah, just the actual army itself is just made up of marauders. Now that's a lot of marauders there. They actually have some pretty good ranks too. They got marauder spearmen. It's not an issue though. Behold the beasts. Interesting angle of attack, however. I'm gonna reposition my spears on that side. We got marauders with great weapons coming in. Okay, they're... well, easy does it. Get the Stegodon. Send some units on the flank as well. Okay. Easy does it. Get the Manticore into the fray there. Man, those guys are just breaking. Alright, get the Manticore in. And get the Ravens flying. And the Hydras will pounce. Ooh, they're doing a lovely, lovely job there. Those Norskans won't really know what hit them. These guys are just being wasted here. Well, the entire army has broken except that flank, I guess. And that flank. So let me redeploy on that side. Get the Dark Shards redeploying there. Ooh, sweet animation there. Cold-blooded killers. Get the shades to deploy there. Dark Shards. Moving out. Get those guys down. Onward. Redeploy there. Good, that will work.
With pleasure.
Gonna get another manticore into the fray over here.
Dark shards. Carnage awaits. Cold-blooded killers. Slay them.
Interesting that I took so much damage to trigger that.
Carnage awaits.
Didn't really expect. Like so far so easy, right?
On to battle.
Killers.
So far so easy.
Dark shards.
There we go.
Dark shards. Murder awaits. Bolt throwers. Fly Drakira. Dark shards. Kill them. Dread spears.
Alright. That's it. And the Citadel of Lead is now back under my control. I'm not gonna sack this place, though it might make sense from a replenishment standpoint. But it doesn't make sense from a happiness standpoint. And this is my core territory, so I actually do care about how things stand here. Okay. So this is the last of the Norscan army on my territory. Now I get the decision. I mean, obviously Bretonia has been wiped out. We do have the Empire, and they are going to be a bit of an issue to deal with. I wonder if I can get... Well, no, they probably didn't introduce any new unit types here, did they? Would be nice to get, like, if Rakarth could capture, like, things like griffins, right? But those... Well, they're fairly difficult beasts, lore-wise, to capture. Not that Creative Assembly or Games Workshop has ever really cared about that. Okay, so we're gonna go with Public Order. Now the issue here is just really these two. My territory here at Saber Point is pretty fine. My army... Yeah, my army here is gonna need to take these Norscans out before they get a bit out of hand. Okay, you may be a legend, good sir, but you are also not... Okay, Beast Tamer. Charge bonus, okay. Let's go with... I mean, it is all about the beast, right, with him. Let's get the miscast chance reduction. And I can get feral ones or giant wolves. Feral cold ones. Interesting idea. Here I'm not... Actually, maybe I should all the same, right? Improve the income, then worry about Public Order when that becomes available. So the Empire is in a bit of a rough state. Let me see here. So they've lost, well, I've lost there. The Empire actually is quite fine. They've unified their territories.
Yes, Morathi will hear.
Joint Confederation, not going to be available for quite a while. They are at war with the Empire, and I have no intention whatsoever of poking that beast in the nose if I can avoid it for the time being. Alright, my deal with them should hold. These guys are not going to be good partners. You know, vampire corruption, all that kind of shit. So yeah, I have Karond. Good. So I think the best thing Rakarth can do right now is head north and start obliterating territories that are standing in his way. after I maybe the Bjornlings might need a treaty with them.
I'm told you want to talk. How disappointing. Impossible.
Disappointing, of course. The Norscan would say something like that. Nonsense.
The enemy could lurk anywhere. Favored of the Witch King.
Okay.
For the Witch King. Yes. Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Good. So this is gonna take a while to actually sort out this entire mess. Yeah, Malekith. We love you too. Okay, so they no longer are a factor, actually, because, well, Norska just did me a solid one.
Submit to me. Hurry.
So I'm just gonna head over there. Right, I need to get these territories under complete control, so I'm gonna have to...
What vile filth stands before me?
Right, Castle Artois is gonna be a bit of an issue. I do have the fort there. I don't have to worry, I think, about Norska retaking this territory because I don't think they can even. Right, so Rakarth is going to head over down south to solidify my control over that region.
Rakarth is supreme.
That should be quite well off. Right, so the Isle of Wight.
The Beastlord ascendant. None may disturb.
I do find it interesting that he does have, so the Barrow Legion has been completely and utterly destroyed. Right.
Moving.
Now this is gonna take a while to rebuild completely,
Noble of
FYI. But in the end, I will restore order over here. The actual issue, corruption, is going to be a bit of a problem in this territory. Artois is next. Then what do? Do I declare war against the Empire? I mean, I can. That's not the problem.
You will pay the price.
Well, I guess the decision has been made for me.
Fulfilling my destiny. This way.
Cruel Dreadlord. Favored of the Witch King.
Good.
Master of cruelty.
You deserve it. Sure.
Let's get him leveled up and stimulate some growth over here.
Go on.
And then put some public order. So Rakarth is gonna head for like Will. Now Musalon, oh shit, he's not.
Even the sea trembles before Rakarth.
I don't think the sea is terrified of you. In fact, I think the sea is just about to swallow you whole. If you're not careful.
Are you here to negotiate, or to be speared like a pig?
I like that dialogue. I actually really, really do. I don't know.
What?
So they're a world Baston.
I'm listening.
There might not be many choices available right now at this stage. Alright, so Rakarth. Where is that? Fuck. Fuck. Krace is coming in with a massive invasion force. Half of, well, not really half. So Hexatl, well, this is a really interesting situation. So why did Marathi, of all people, just like...
Don't presume to stride where I
Oh, because he's not... No, he actually is. But he's not at war with Nagron? the F? That is so odd. So he's at war. Yeah, I have a mess of a situation, don't I?
Queen of our continued existence hangs in the balance.
Marafi is just chilling out with an army there. She's got a stack here, no. She doesn't have a stack, she has an army there. Does she have anything else? No, it doesn't seem like she does. Well, she actually does have an army here. What's this with this red spear spam of the Dark Elves? I just don't understand it. It is an interesting situation. So he's got the Eagle Gate, the Griffin Gate, the Unicorn Gate, the Phoenix Gate. Right, those gates alone are fairly difficult to take. We're talking here like with the defenses, with the level, because of the AI's growth benefit and the innumerable resources of cash that the AI has, taking those gates actually requires multiple stacks of troops. Now the AI can get those, but it basically means Tyrion is in a mess of a situation, to say the least, at any rate. We do have... Right, hello, Nakai. Nice seeing you too.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Noble of Nagaroth.
The air is thick with murder.
Tamer of Dragon.
Okay, so Nakai is over there. What is he up to, actually? He's at war with, okay, the World Walkers. Now, Krace is seemingly preparing an army to invade my land. Musalon has, well, declared that they're not my buddies anymore. Or that they're not interested. Okay, so they've confederated those guys. Good, that takes them out of my hair. That might have been a problem. So Malekith is busily losing territory here, but conquering territory in the north in Deadwood. Interestingly enough. So, right.
Is there a sea? I am your better in every conceivable way.
Well, Hexaatl, the lizard people are just declared that they're gonna wipe the floor with me. That's a fun situation to deal with. Alright, so I'm gonna move this army towards Marienburg, get everything into position.
My power grows.
I still feel dealing with Artois is probably the play.
Pain favors me. Set sail. There shall be torment. Master of all.
Now, I didn't really get anything out of that whole affair. Yeah, harpies. Wonderful.
Behold my greatness.
Masters of the Sea. Well, there is some value in that, of course.
Triumph as always.
Save public order penalty. I'll worry about that later.
I smell treachery.
Wards. Blade Master.
Dark Sabbath.
So, Artois. I'm just gonna prepare. I wonder if I should just march both my armies in the same place. Might help. Might be the play. If I can eliminate Artois. Well, okay, so we got the Dwarves. They're at war with Bastan. Why is everyone at war with Bastan? Where is Bastan? Oh, okay, that makes sense. So he's got 2 armies there. He does have Knights of the Realm. He does have a fairly sizable garrison. So do I here with this level 2 fort. Like, I think if they were to attack me, even with both their stacks, they would not be able to take that territory. But I'm not quite sure I can overcome the garrison there. Okay, let's pick that up.
What cruel dreadlord?
Right, that will do wonders. Karth. Okay, very good. Manticore, I could pick that up. Magic resistance, hatred, charge bonus. Sheath Master. Pick that up. Research available. Melee attack for harpies, public order. Let's get ranks.
Do not vex us further.
As for her, Arcane Conduit, thank you very much, and end the turn. Military alliance negotiated between the Spirit of the Jungle and Jakshalan. Katik has been destroyed. By who exactly?
Tremble before Rakarth.
Okay, boys and girls.
Favored of the Witch King.
Once my beasts have fed.
Okay. Now, public order is going to deteriorate here, but it should be fine while I march against Artois.
Whether chivalrous or not, I will strike you down.
Now, I am declaring war here under the premise that they will attack my fortress. If they do attack my fortress, they're in for a world of trouble. If they pull back, I'm in for a world of trouble. Now, they might not see me here. If they do see me here, it's a bit of bullshit because I can't see what they have there. There we go. So this was the expectation that I did have. Now I know what the auto-resolve says. The auto-resolve, however, in this particular case is plain bullshit because these guys, they should be able to win against this. I know, Artois has a lot of units. Probably not enough. And even if they do win, what then? I just marched on Castle Artois, retake my territory. Big freaking deal. I mean, that's the thing. These guys are not going to be enough to break the spirit of my army. Okay, so Imperial Fort. Right. Now, I'm not even going to try and hold the wall, I feel. That might be the mistake.
We are ready. Corsairs.
What I'm going to do... That's kind of pointless, isn't it? Right, so... that will be the play.
Battle ready. Corsairs.
Cold-blooded killers.
Corsairs.
Now, thankfully, there is only one way up here. And I do intend to use that. To my own advantage. Maybe contesting the walls would have been the play, but in a different kind of fashion. It doesn't matter anyway. Wait, they can... How do peasants... How can peasants shoot... That's not something I actually expected would happen. I'll be honest with you. Like, if you were gonna tell me that peasants can outrange Dark Shards, I would have laughed, but I guess I should have looked at the stats. But yeah, as I said, peasants can't beat the crap. Like, yeah, dot resolve can go somewhere. This army is not gonna win this battle. I think, at any rate. Don't take those words as prophecy, let's say. Pull back a bit there. Then go forward. Blackguard of Karond. Oh, these guys are getting smashed. Actually, I didn't quite expect that, honestly. Well, it's all good, Blackguard of Karond. Yeah, basically, Artois may win this battle. I'm a bit surprised by that, but not completely. The important thing, however, with this is that Artois' army is going to be decimated as a result of this battle. If they manage to win at all. Funny thing about the Black Guard of Nagrand, they won't break easily. Whereas these peasants, fucking well. And right now, given the situation, all I need to do is just buy some time. 4 minutes. Like really, all I need to do is just survive for a bit here. Tamer expires, doesn't matter. Oh, shame. If I had held out for a bit longer, I would have won. Defeat. Valiant defeat. Pyrrhic victory for the Bretonnians. The last of the Bretonnians. Well, I guess Baston is still a thing for now. Won't be a thing for much longer. And this is an irrelevant region anyway, because although it's a fort that's going to be very difficult for me to breach, it doesn't matter. Well, probably won't be that difficult, to be quite honest about it. Like, I lost most of my men, but 2-to-1 odds. Well, 3-to-1, more like. Because they had 2,000, almost 4,000 men. Well, 2.5, let's say. Pole arms. Their melee units held up much better than I anticipated. Wait. Okay, so they didn't even bother taking it. I guess they decided that the cost of it all wasn't worth it.
Bow before Rakarth, in search of beasts.
Oh, there's their secret weapon. Another stack of troops just lying in wait. Okay. That works for him, I guess. But my army is still capable of beating the snot out of them. The archer spam Bretonia uses is a peculiar sight. It makes sense given the context, but still. Let's go with that. Scale and corruption. Ugh. I'm kind of curious to see what they'll do. Do they just turn tail and run?
Shade is to my liking. Tamer of dragons.
Yeah, it does seem like they did.
Blood and suffering. Fail me and face them.
That is interesting.
Dark Lord. Nagaroth nobility.
There shall be torment to the prey.
All right.
Speak.
Dragon Master.
A victory most cruel. Master of cruelty.
Cain favors me.
I have brought them ruin.
Beasts, rampage. A dutiful servant, to be sure. They will surely turn upon me.
you take me for a churl?
I'd strongly suggest you as...
Fulfilling my destiny!
What you ask is impossible. Noble of Nagaroth.
a legend among beastmasters.
It is forbidden.
I am a lord of Bretonia. Never!
Cruel dreadlord.
Do not vex us further.
Only the Grail companions of old could hope to best me. Yet you would try with... Valiant! Only the Grail...
What? Speak. Whichever woeful deity protects you, it ends step too far.
Malekith, you are either very... No!
Yes? Do not presume my patience, but speak all the same.
Chieftain of the Black Elf King, want more?
No!
What vile filth stands before me?
The people grow
Feared
restless.
warrior.
Rakarth is supreme.
Favored of the Witch King.
Beast, I will not be defeated.
Noble blood.
Savage them, beasts. Devour them. My beasts shall prevail. They face doom. Show neither mercy or restraint. There shall be torment. Wrath of the Beastlord. Tear them apart. I will not be defeated. Born to command.
I shall destroy Nagaroth for victory!
Show no mercy.
Alright, so
Idiocy.
the one thing I want to do...
An insult. Fit only for lesser beings. Devour them.
Alright, he's running. So that will allow me to wipe out this particular army.
Carnage and bloodshed await!
Wrath of the beast. Fail me and face the flash.
I've got 8 units of harpies. Not much else though, unfortunately.
Dominating.
Torment awaits!
Well,
Destruction lies beyond!
Submit to me.
that's gonna be an easy one. Just gonna go in there and auto-resolve.
Show neither mercy or restraint. For Karond Kar.
Battle at last! Death to all enemies!
Alright, the unit of the Red Spears has been eliminated. Boo fucking who.
Station a garrison!
Bow before Rakarth. Tremble before Rakarth. They bow only to Rakarth. They know I am superior. A dutiful servant, to be sure. This wretch does not respect Rakarth. My name shall echo through the ages. Triumph as always.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth. Short-sighted. Dreadlord of the Druki.
All shall kneel before
Alright.
Rakarth.
So Musalon is next.
Fought well.
The Leoness has fallen. Baston.
Lord, what vile filth stands before me?
The kind that might just save you.
Speak,
Speak.
yes, who seeks the counsel of the Witch King. I refuse.
I refuse.
Mighty and we make claw pact, yes.
Alright, I am one of the most powerful factions in the game right now. And fourth! All I have is 2 stacks, but, well, since my armies are undefeated, that leaves Baston.
Lord.
But do I care? That's the thing. I think I'll just take Leoness
Triumph.
and use that as an invasion point against Ulfwan. Marafi has done an amazing job so far, but she can't win against everyone. You cannot fight the entire world. Or in Marafi's case, the entirety of Ulfwan. The goal have been destroyed. The spirits of the jungle continue to annoy me. Wait, how did they get destroyed? Well, so much for Nakai. What the hell was he doing anyway? He was marching like far north. So much for a horde faction.
You obey me, Dwarves!
Alright.
The people. Lord of the Black Court. Dread Lord of the Druki. Sail, damn you! Tyrant, with haste!
I'm gonna send that Black Ark to help me and Leonis.
Master of all.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
The magic of Karond yields many abominations. Dragon Master. All shall behold my greatness.
Alright, so I got a Black Dragon. That's exactly what I was looking for. A mighty beast. I mean, his entire army, his entire shtick, is about those kind of beasts. So I shall make use of that.
There must be unusual beasts here.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry.
Now I'll wait a bit here. I think I'm just gonna get rid of these Black Ox Corsairs.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Fear my malice. Ridiculous. Plotting a course.
Good.
Merciless one.
Good, good, good.
Hateful bidding.
Tyrant of Nagaroth. Vicious Dreadlord.
Born to command. Witness my strength, Brachus.
Lord of Fear. Noble born.
Submit to me.
Dreadlord. Cruel Dreadlord.
Welcome to the battle. I smell treachery.
Malevolent Lord.
You think yourself welcome in the...
You reek of anguish. This!
Well, might be the play to just get on a Black Ark and start already moving towards Grace. Because it feels like a waste of time to just try and find Musalon right now. How am I? What?
Mostly grows. I can tell. I disobey.
All right.
Tremble before Rakarth.
Favored of the Witch King. What lies ahead?
Cruel and deadly. Black-hearted Dreadlord. Torture
For
and
Karond
debauchery
Kar.
await within.
Axolotl is certainly putting a lot of pressure on my ass. Well, on Marafi's ass. Krace, however, is gonna run the fuck away because they can't stop a black arc.
Druki.
Even if they wanted to.
The ocean's bounty fascinates me. Rakarth is supreme.
Murderous lord. The ocean awaits.
Good.
Dominate.
I have naval support if I so desire it. Public order is improving. How many slaves do I have here? That's going well. Let's take more slaves a bit here.
The weak scream for mercy.
I'm gonna destroy that one. Need more public order.
The air is thick with murder.
Good.
Dread Commander.
Alright, so we're gonna march on Krace itself.
I watch from the shadows.
Interesting with Marafi, she does have quite an army there.
Mother.
Shades.
Unwise.
Krace does have a force.
And deadly.
Laying siege. So Marafi lost. The reason I have trade with her is because she lost that. Wait, do I even have trade with her? Yeah, I still do.
Morathi, what is it you seek?
Overlords have great power. You dare.
I do dare. I need the ancient city of Quintex, to be honest with you.
Bow, well, for you are in the present.
They are no kin of mine.
Tamer of dragons. The sea beckons.
Such slaughter awaits. Set the sails.
Dark Servant. Action stations.
Join our bloody games. Dreadlord. Hatred fuels me. will make them bleed.
Come then, messenger. Spit.
Druki servant! Make haste!
Bow before Rakarth. My beasts shall prevail.
I admire your darkness. Draw your blades, we fight!
Feast, my beasts. Seeking fresh creatures. They bow only to Rakarth.
Do you take me for a wazzock?
Master of cruelty!
Their obedience is in question.
So I'm guessing the dwarves didn't get the memo. Don't fuck with Rakarth, but
I can bend you to my will.
suppose he's gonna be on his own. I am not declaring war against the sisters. That is one army I do not want to mess with. I'm actually poorly designed to deal with them. Their range units will turn me into a new one. So the dwarves want to fight. Yeah.
We will make them bleed.
They sent 2 entire stacks of troops against me. That was an interesting one.
What?
Across the sea!
Rakarth is supreme. Blood and suffering. To the prey. I will not be defeated. Savage them, beasts.
Good, very good. So Krace.
All shall behold
That's
my
Kafik.
greatness.
Ooh, Wolf One is resurgent. It might really come down to that, really. Marafi isn't completely effed, but she is in a bad spot. Yeah, research.
Born to command. I am superior.
Over here, pick up immortality. Thank you. Good. It's a messy situation. Let's see. Dark shards. Let's get dark shards, yeah.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
What the fuck are you doing here?
There is
Well,
desperation.
he is at war with Bastan.
Dominate. A timely arrival. No.
So I guess that does make a measure of sense there. Oh, I've captured another black dragon. Good. Good. The mighty beast army. All of Wolf One dreads.
What now?
Well, it is a nice situation. So Krace can be burnt to the ground.
The Beastlord Ascendant. Tear them apart.
Lord of the Black Court.
Noble of Nagaroth.
master of all.
Feared by all. Tyrant of Nagaroth.
Withdraw!
The thrill of battle awaits.
Well, anyone surprised? I'm not.
Do you know who I am?
For the Witch King! For Cain!
Dragon Master. They face doom.
Good. So he's got a lot of Lothern Spear Guard, Sea Guard. No kind of support though. Yet. Large army, nothing much to really support it. However, so it would fall. Anyway, Questine here, signing out. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and enable notifications, and see you